Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag's PostgreSQL DB tutorial. In this video, we will learn installation, configuration, and tuning of PostgreSQL 17 and pgAdmin4 in Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. Just consider we have a Postgres server. Server IP is 192.168.224.147. I'm running this server with the VMware workstation. So this is my server. So I'm going to access the server with CMD. Using SSH, I'm going to access SSH DPT. My username while installing, I have provided 192.168.224.147. Yes, I have a password. While installing, I have provided the password. So this is the password. Admin@123 I'm using. Sudo su. Let me check the IP. So already we logged in with the IP. So we'll get the IP 192.168.224.147. So installation, configuration, tuning of PostgreSQL 17 and pgAdmin4 on Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. Here we'll use the firewall configuration also. So this is the step-by-step guide. We'll walk you through the process of installing PostgreSQL 17 configuration and tuning it. Installing pgAdmin4 in Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. We'll also configure the firewall for the security. Step 1, update and upgrade the system. So we'll run the update and upgrade the system command. So here we'll run sudo apt update. Maybe upgrade will take some time. I already upgraded system, so it won't take more time. So here upgrade minus yes, we are giving the permission. So nothing is new. Zero upgraded and zero newly installed. So up to upgrade we have already done. Now install the PostgreSQL 17. Add the PostgreSQL apt repository. So we'll just add the install the curl and CS certificate. Next, we'll just add the repository. Okay, we'll install the key. Done. Next, we'll add the PostgreSQL repository. Now, after adding the repository, update the package list and install PostgreSQL 17. So we are going to update. So sudo apt update, it will update the package. Now sudo apt minus y means yes, install Postgres, and we are adding the client, but it already is included with the Postgres, but we are running with the client also. So this is simple command. We'll just install that for the installation. We'll one step. Meanwhile, let's just go through the documentation. And next, we'll start the enable the Postgres service, and we'll just enable for the startup booting. And in the step 3, basic PostgreSQL configuration, we switch to Postgres user, and we'll just create the password for the Postgres. And next, this is optional. So let it complete. So step by step, we'll go. We're just installing the Postgres. Next, we'll just start the PostgreSQL and enable the PostgreSQL. So progress is 66% is completed. Near about to complete 98%. Okay, now we'll just start the services sudo systemctl and start and postgresql. So we have started the service, enabled. Now we can check the status. So it's up and running. Ensure the PostgreSQL service start automatically. For that, we are doing this. And basic PostgreSQL configuration. We'll switch the Postgres user, PSQL. So we are in the Postgres. Now alter the user Postgres. We are setting the password for the Postgres. Next, exit from the cell. Exit. Enable the remote access for the Postgres. This is optional. We are using the two-tier architecture, or we want to access the database server from the application server in different IP or different server. Then we can use the PostgreSQL config file and we'll change the listen address. So here go there. Here we'll change to allow to the all IPs. So star. Okay. You want to control X, right? So we have done this. Next, we want to allow the HBA file, that is host-based authentication file. We will allow to host, then all user, then all databases for the all the IPs for the testing purpose. As per your requirement, you change the IP. Okay, up to HBA is done. Now I'm going to restart my Postgres server. Next, install pgAdmin4. So install prerequisite sites and first install the dependencies. So we have a dependency. I'm going to install this. CS certificate we already installed. Then now we're trying. We want to add the repository. I will provide the documentation in my website, so you can copy from there. So we're running and apt updates. So that's why system is going to update. Now install pgAdmin4. So I want to update the system again. Now, this is the command for the installing the pgAdmin4 for the web. So sudo apt install pgAdmin4 dash web, and y means yes. We are providing the yes. So up to this we have done. Now next configure pgAdmin4. So after installation configure pgAdmin4. So sudo user slash pgAdmin4 bin and setup dash web.sh. This is the file we'll run, and we'll just get the email address and password options for that, and we'll just provide that, and we'll access the pgAdmin4 there. So let it install the previous command. This is from the web we are installing. Meanwhile, we'll just go through the documentation. So this will uh, so after that we'll just if we are running in the some it's desktop version, then we can run in this one into the web browser, or otherwise we are running the remote, so we can access the remote IP with the my local system also. I will test and configure the firewall. So we'll configure the firewall on let next. So let it complete. And firewall configuration UFW Ubuntu Firewall. This is full form Ubuntu Firewall. This is already installed, but we are trying to checking the installation is not done. Then we can install manually and allow. So open SSH. We can allow the port number also, and just like here we are allowing the 5432. This is the default port for the Postgres TCP port, and enable the firewall. So UFW enable, then we can status, and we can check with the startup with the automatically UFW will be the enabled mode, means active mode. So after that we'll just go to the small tuning, basic Postgres tuning. So in the basic tuning we can set buffer that's 256 MB we are providing, and a good rule for the thumb to set the 25% of your system RAM. So whatever the RAM you have, give the 25% approx. So I'm using for the testing purpose, I'm using the 1 GB. So I've given the 256, and increase the workman for the allow faster query processing. For the complex query, we are giving the 4 MB. You can adjust this load to the system available memory and workload. If you have a more memory, then you can give the more size here. And this is a maintenance work help to the task like vacuum and index creation. So we'll discuss about the vacuum and index creation in the next videos. So up to this we have done. Now I'm going to install, and after installation configure the pgAdmin4. So creating configuration database. So email address I'm providing in Chirags @gmail.com. It will use the password admin@123, admin@123. So we are just going through the admin account for the pgAdmin4. This one will open after completing this one. Okay, configure the application mount pgAdmin. Wish to continue. Yes. We can configure the Apache web server. Yes. And Apache web server is running. Must restart the pgAdmin4. Yes. So now completed. Now let me open this URL in browser. So we are giving the IP address of my server and there is a pgAdmin4. Enter. Yeah, it's opening. So you can check. So I'm providing the email address, then password, then English mode. Click on login. So we are logged in with the admin mode. Here we don't have any server, anything. So I will just connect with the server. So right click on your server, go to the register server, and here I'm giving the any name, my server, and there is a connection option is there. I will put the IP address. So same IP address I need to put because they're running with the same IP 192.168.224.147. I'm using username postgres. You can create the user. I'll just provide the how to create the user into other documents. So my username is Postgres, and we set the password admin@123, and just click on save. So you can able to see there is a databases are listed there. Whatever database we have, and same thing I'll do with the UI mode. Here I will log in sudo postgres /l. So there is a Postgres user database is there. Same we are getting in the user in UI. Now I'm going to create one database. Create database my database. Data. Okay, spelling mistake is there. My database. So database created. Now you can check with the browser. We have only one database previously. Now I'm going to refresh this one. We can able to check with the my database is there now. Okay. So we have done up to this. Now configure the firewall. So I'm going to install the firewall. Firewall is already installed, but I'm checking with that. So window Ubuntu firewall. So already installed. Next, I'm going to allow the particular port and SSH. So rules are added. Now I'm going to enable. Yes. Now you can check the status. So you can able to see status is inactive and open what are the open SSH is allowed, 5432 is allowed, and this for the IP version 6 is also allowed. Okay. So basic Postgres SQL training. So we'll just open this configuration file, Postgres SQL configuration file, and we'll do the basic configuration. So shared buffer should be 256 MB. This is 25% of your system RAM. So 128 we can increase into 256 as per your requirement, 256 MB. Next, workman. Workman as per your requirement you can change just like 4 MB. I'm also giving the 4 MB. Maintenance workman, it will work for the vacuum and index creation task. So 64 MB. and I'm going to restart my PostgreSQL. So exit from this command, Control X, Y. Now restart it. So verifying the installation. So I'm just try to log in with the localhost. So I'm able to access. So at this point, PostgreSQL 17 and pgAdmin4 should be installed and configured and secure with the your Ubuntu 24.04 LTS system. You have also applied basic tuning parameter to optimize your performance. The firewall is configured to allow only necessary traffic. Let me know if you like more advanced tuning tips or other configurations. For any doubts and query, please write a YouTube video comment section. Please subscribe and like for the more videos. Don't forget to follow, like, share, and comment. In in this video, we have learned installation, configuration, and tuning of PostgreSQL 17 and pgAdmin4 in Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So hope this will help. Thank you for watching.